This is the Canon EOS R7 Mark II 2025 edition, and the specs are actually insane. Stay until the very end because the last leak will make you question everything Canon has told us about APS-C limitations. Let's dive in. Everyone thought Canon killed the high-end APS-C dream when they went all in on full frame. Wrong. Internal documents that surfaced 2 days ago on a Japanese forum quickly deleted. But not before screenshots spread show Canon has been developing the R7 Mark II for over 18 months under the codename Thunderbird. And no, this isn't another minor refresh like the R10 to R10 II. This is Canon finally answering Sony's A6700 and Fujifilm's X-T5 head-on, and possibly beating both. First bombshell, 32.5 megapixels stacked BSI sensor. Same exact sensor tech found in the R6 Mark II, but cropped. That means readout speeds fast enough to kill rolling shutter completely in electronic shutter. We're talking 3.8 milliseconds. Global shutter? Not yet, but so close most people won't notice the difference in real-world shooting. Second, 40 frames per second electronic shutter with full AF/AE tracking. Yes, 40. Not 30. Not 15. 40. And before you say, but blackout and buffer, the leak mentions a new CF Express Type B+ UHS-2 dual card slot setup with a buffer deep enough for 240 raw frames at 40 frames per second. That's 6 full seconds of pure spray and pray without slowing down. Third, and this is where it gets stupid, IBIS is now rated at 8.5 stops with coordinated control when using RF lenses. The original R7 was already class-leading at 8 stops. Canon found another half stop from nowhere. Now let's talk video because this is where Canon just declared war. 6K 60p raw internal. Full width, no crop, oversampled from 7K. 4K 120p with no time limit and no overheating in 4K 60p, even at 40 degrees Celsius ambient according to the test reports. There's a new high-resolution mode that does 4K 240p cropped. Perfect for slow-motion wildlife. And yes, Canon Log 3 10-bit 4:2:2, and for the first time on an APS-C body, built-in false color and waveform monitors. But here's what actually broke the internet yesterday. The AF system. Dual pixel CMOS AF3 same as the R1 flagship. 100% frame coverage, minus 7.5 electron volts low light focusing, and new human plus animal plus vehicle plus aircraft priority mode that supposedly never loses a bird in flight against a busy sky. One tester claims he shot 500 consecutive frames of hummingbirds at 40 frames per second and every single eye was tack sharp. Every single one. Price? The leaked slide says $1,799 body, only at launch $300, more than the original R7 launched at. But you're getting R3 level performance in an APS-C body. Launch window, March 2025, right before NAB. Now, I know what you're thinking. Where's the proof? Fair. The original 47-page PDF was taken down, but mirror links are still floating around on Chinese forums Baidu and Weibo if you know where to look. I'll drop the safest one in the pinned comment. Don't worry, it's clean. But the craziest part? Page 44 of the leak shows an optional battery grip, the BG-R20, that adds Ethernet, taller buffer, and wait for it, turns the camera into a 32-megapixel 40 frames per second cinema camera with timecode in /out and Genlock. Canon is not playing anymore. And the final twist nobody is talking about yet. The sensor has an open gate 3:2 mode that records 32 megapixel stills while shooting 6K video simultaneously. No compromise. Sony has dual gain output, Fuji has the XH2S, but nobody lets you pull full-res stills during video without cropping or dropping resolution. Canon just did. So is this real? 98% of the leaks from this exact source in 2023 predicted the R8 and R6 Mark II specs down to the exact megapixel count and price 6 months early. When this same guy leaked the R1 specs in January 2025, everything matched what Canon announced in July. His track record is actually scary. The only thing still unknown, will Canon cripple it with a 30-minute recording limit in Europe like they always do? The leak says no, unlimited recording worldwide because of the new active cooling system with a microfan behind the LCD, completely silent under 35 dB. If even half of this is true, The R7 Mark II will not just be the best APS-C camera ever made. It might be the biggest threat to full-frame dominance since the original 5D Mark II killed film. So here's the question. Day one buy or waiting for reviews?